shells. Look at, this is like 20 minutes of snorkeling around. Lightning whelps. I just want to talk about how amazing it is if you look between the cracks and crevices. Right there. Beautiful. Oh yeah, pour it in here. Look, you come down at night. Look at him there. He's inside there. See him? That's his little body. You know what happens? When you get shalom in your life, you get no chaos. This is a venomous serpent. You betcha. And you know what happened? I just crushed his head. Chelsea and I went down to river bathe in mikvah. That's baptism, immersion in living water. And when we went to take our shoes off and set my staff down, this beautiful honey locust staff, I crushed his head. Didn't even notice him because they have perfect camouflage to the gravelly flint-like rocks and chert and sand that I was stepping into. But if you look very closely, this is not like the others. You see on his side here, see on his eyes? They are not circular opal or they don't have circles for where their pupils are.
Oh,
they're
his
slits.
Head. Oh, look at his fang right there.
You see the fang? Now that is where he would release venom out of, like a hypodermic needle, like an injection, like people get from the white robe priest known as the medical professions. Super deadly and dangerous, but not to everything, because when you crush those needles, guess what happens? You crush the head, the body dies. Yahuwah helped me and delivered me this morning with my wife. It's our last day here. It's our last day. We're packing up now to leave. And you know what? We came down to be immersed, and there was a serpent in the grass. And Yahuwah directed me right to the serpent's head. And this is what our Messiah did for each and every one of us. He, though the serpent bit his heel, Yeshua crushed his head. We have been delivered from the snare of the fowler. We have been delivered from the noisome pestilence. And we shall tread upon serpents and not be harmed. For Yahuwah is the giver of life. And this creature was made to be submitted to man, not man submitted to the serpent. Let us praise the creator of life and the one who authorizes death. Look it in here. Some snakes can imitate those puffed out cheeks. You see those cheeks right there on either side? Those are venom glands. Now, when threatened, non-venomous snakes can puff up and enlarge their heads. They'll flatten out their body. They're trying to look like the serpent, but they are not the deadly serpent. Oh, you yourself can be delivered from any bite of a serpent, from any noisome pestilence, if you cling to the one true Messiah and you go into his creation and find in the wilderness is his provision, his deliverance, his refuge, his fortress, and serpents waiting to test you. May Yahweh be magnified above all forever. You want to see it?
Can dogs have it?
You know, that's an interesting question, Jubilee. Dogs are actually a lot better at processing the venom that comes out of the snake.
Yeah?
You can hold it up here. Come here. Don't be fearful. Be confident.
Can dogs have it?
Look at girls.
Daddy, can a tiger have it?
You know, a tiger can't have it as much. They can all have it, babe. But everything can get poisoned by a serpent. Danae, this is a venomous snake. Come on out, I'll show you. Close the door. This is the venomous snake itself.
Again?
Come here, come on out. I broke his fangs. Naomi, this is the deadly one. This is the one that can cause great harm. Come on over, I'll show you, girls. The great copperhead snake. Now, as much as I mess around with the head sometimes, even after they are dead, they are still deadly. And they can absolutely wreck your day. So even though I'm gonna poke this head around, you gotta understand something. It can still literally bite me. And this is a decent sized one. They don't get a lot bigger than this. They just get rounder. And if you see right there, that's his fang. Manipulate this thing. I mean, they're made for a perfect, incredible job. They've got a great job to do. And these will outcompete in different ways the rattlesnakes. But they are custom catered to this kind of a landscape. Absolutely astounding. What a miracle. What a great deliverance.
They're home.
Check this out. And you see he's got those little holes like you would think of a nose. Those are like, they can smell incredibly well. They taste through the air. Oh.
Did he twitch?
No, they just moved the stick a little. They smell the air, but they also can see in a spectrum of light we can't call it infrared. Infrared, like thermal vision. It allows them to see stuff in their body heat, their temperatures. Which, I mean, think about it. If you could close your eyes and see in total darkness where everything else was that was living around you, because certain animals are very warm, like these flies over here. You see these little insects and the flies all around? Try not to move that stick too much, sweetie, all right? Thank you. Do you see these little bugs and critters that are around, like a mouse hiding in the grass or in a den? He can see it a whole lot easier. Just back up a little so it focuses. There you go, sweetie. They can see them hiding in the grass or wherever they're hiding. He can see things that nothing else can. So even if that bunny or something is hiding really down deep in a den, he can send out his little tongue and taste the air.
But you don't sit on the ground. Get up. You can't sit on the ground.
See? There.
Yeah.
Now tucked in behind this right here. Let's see if I can get his fang out. There.
Where's his fang? Look at that snake. Look.
Right inside this skin right there, that pink skin is his fang. See him pulling it out right there. That's what he opens up and launches out underneath that. A flap. See it?
Yeah.
There it is. There, look, there it is. The fang. Honey, back up. There you go. You see it? Right at the end of the stick. So when he bites, he pushes down that sack, that little flesh. Look, there's the fangs coming out right there. That is what releases the venom. That is what makes him so much deadlier than other snakes. Look at that. This is literally venomous serpents. Oh, praise you, Yah. Even though they were amongst us, they did not cause us harm. This is what happens when you follow Yahweh and Him alone.
Hi, Ricky.
Amazing dogs. Oh, praise Yah for these incredible, brave creatures, these guardians of the forest. All right, now we're gonna bag him. Keep going. There he is. Oh, that was so close. Get him. He went to your left. Get him to jump again and you'll find him. There he is. Go forward, straight forward. Up the hill. Straight forward. To your left. That way. Up a little bit. That way. Let's work. We'll work together. We'll jump. Did you see him? Oh, there he is. Right there. All right, he's trapped right here. Got him.
Come him.
Nice. Nice. Oh, did you drop him? Catch him again.
I'm making them go.
Watch the poison ivy. There it is, right there. Get him, Nate. Come on, Jane. Yeah. Yes. Nice. Let's see him. Let's see the tiny little buddy. Okay, let's go to the waterfall, James. Come here. You lost him?
No, No, I let him go.
Oh, you let him go?
Whoa, what is that? So weird.
Let's go look. Come with us. Seaweed. Kind of looks like seaweed, doesn't it? Look at the little minnows. Dad, crawdad.
Oh my gosh, is it dead?
Yeah, grab him.
Why? Why
You
is
don't
it
have to
dead?
grab him. They die regularly. Could be all kinds of things. Could have been attacked by a little snapping turtle. Could have just died because he got exhausted. We're out exploring nature.
I'm going to the waterfall.
Well, let's go to the waterfall then. Come along with us.
What's in here?
Oh, look at all of the minnows. Come along. Slime. Slime. Look at.
So nice.
Feel it, James. Ooh, it does feel nice. It's so soft. It's just a wonderful texture. Come along. Let's go under our waterfall. Look at the breach in the wall. Terrific. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, come along. Come on. Come on. You gotta put your head in there. You gotta put your head in there. Like a giant shower. It's a wonderful shower. Help her, Nate. Help her with her little sleep. You know how you grew up thinking showers come out of the faucets and taps. It's just an artificial construct, meaning it's an altering of creation. This is a shower. Oh! It's amazing. You can hide behind the waterfall, and it's terrific because you can breathe back here. You can actually breathe. It's super sneaky. And people don't even know you're in here. What are you finding, Miss Sneaky Sneaky? Oh, what are you finding there?
I tried to come out and help the girls because they were a little nervous. So
The girls were a little nervous.
I was coming to hold her hand. maybe go in it myself.
You better get on in there, ma'am.
go in it myself.
It'll be good for your soul. Come on. Oh, in there. Look at the water coming out there. You trying it? Let me see. How is it? Oh, it's like its own little spring, isn't it? Get yourself some fresh living water. Way to go, ladies. What'd you find over here? Another. Did it feel good? Dave, give us some jumps. Come on over and give us some jump splashes. Nice. Go. There you go. Good job, Jane. You dunked your head. Give it a rinse. Give yourself a rinse in there, Jane. You gotta lean forward. A little closer.
Good. Woo, that's cold. What did we see, Janie?
A poisonous snake.
What was it?
It was a copperhead in the water. Careful!
Careful.
Where?
Okay.
In the water. Out in the water.
Hold on, it was sticking his head up out of the water. It was Nathan, not in this trench, but the next one.
Out deeper?
It was in the trench in the slime, so you could barely see him. He was like under the slime. Be very careful.
Psalm 91! You shall tread upon the lion and the adder, the copperhead. You shall trample the young lion and the dragon underfoot. And nothing shall by any means harm you.
It's gonna hurt you, Dad.
No, it's not. Turtle! 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 Good, you'll take turns. Show him, you gotta show him. Tell him about it. Tell him if he's got claws. Does he have claws?
Oh, yeah,
They're
careful.
scratchy?
Hold him
Are they
tight.
hurt or what do they feel like?
They don't hurt.
They don't hurt. They're actually kind of flexible claws, huh?
Hi, little turtle. Oh,
You will have
he's
a
so
turn, Jane.
cute.
Just be patient.
He's got long claws. Good job, Ninny. Can Juby hold it? Oh, there's the snake! I just saw the snake! I thought I just saw him, like right by where you found the turtle, kind of. Oh, he might have just swam off. I don't know. It might have been a fish. It's not in that trench, it's the next one over. Be very careful.
Live vibrantly.
Yeah! He sees him! Yeah, it is! I think so!
I think it's a no-taste snake. There he is. Check it out. There's a goose up there. That's what Chelsea loves, long-necked creatures. Now you see over here, there's a snake, and he's popping his head up every once in a while to get a breath. Because they breathe air, but they can hold their breath a long time. And he's living right now. He's just hiding under this log. There he is. Oh, she's right. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's a copperhead. That is a copperhead. You betcha. One of the most deadly snakes in North America. The United States of Mitzrayim has many venomous serpents. Most of them occupy places of political, religious, military, and institutional power. This little snake lives under this stick and this log. He's not the real venomous serpent that Yah's giving you the authority to tread upon. He's talking about the physical and spiritual powers that run the nations. He's giving you dominion even over them, because his son Yahshua crushed the head of the serpent. You know what he means? He crushed his authority. The head is the one place of actual serious danger on a venomous serpent. They are not constrictors. They're not trying to choke you to death. They're trying to inject you with a toxic or poisonous substance to kill you and overpower you. It's different. These little buddies, their bodies are not made to choke you out and kill you. But a single little bit of poison is gonna weaken you. And then they can eat you alive. So we're gonna try to get this little buddy. We're gonna have a fantastic time, and I gotta bring my video. Oh, they bailed. There he is. There he is. Eventually, he always has to come up for air. Like any serpent, sooner or later, they gotta pop their heads out of hiding and come up for air. That is when they are exposed and vulnerable. And you know how you can draw them out of their hiding holes? You flood them. You ever think about how they got all these places and tunnel systems and deep underground military bases and little continuity of government tunnels? And you're like, how are we ever gonna go preach the gospel to all of them? How are we gonna go to the nations, even in their underground nations, and tell them about Yahshua and about Yahweh and about the one who brings salvation? You know what you do? You flood them with the water of the word. You just literally immerse them. You waterfall them until they pop their heads out of hiding, and they have to hear the words of truth. They have to come and see the sun sooner or later. And the sun is going to shine on them. There's no one that escapes its heat. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to contend with them. They're going to be literally screaming and begging the rocks and the mountains and the tunnels and the caves to fall on them. See, he's just breathing. He's just hanging out. He's not just gonna like randomly come over and attack me. I'm not really posing any threat to him or danger to him. He's just living right now. Yahuwah made this creature. He serves a function and a purpose that's incredibly critical to the natural order that Yahuwah made. We don't need to be just dreadfully afraid of them and run away. He said every animal, every creature that has been tamed by man and is tamed by man, because to Adam he gave dominion, headship, the authority over the earth. To this serpent he did not. But the serpent was crafty, shrewd, super sneaky, and he knew if he wanted to own the earth and all that was in it, he needed to deceive Adam, beguile him, so that he could get a contract to the earth. Well, he did that, and he did it through the woman. He usurped her, but he also did it through the man's passivity. He should have guarded her from the serpent. I guess that's my job right now, guarding my family from this serpent and all the other families that are probably going to come here today. This is what men were made to do, to be brave and to show our family how to be brave, and to show the serpent that its authority and dominion over man came to an end when our Messiah came and took the keys of death from the hands of the dragon. And once he had the legal authority over death, death could not hold him. Neither could it hold any of his children. And at the sound of a great shofar, all the dead are going to rise up. They're going to wake from their slumber, and Yahuwah is going to shout with a great shouting like never in the history of the earth. And all the earth will tremble at the sound of his son's triumphant return. He's going to come back. It's unavoidable, inescapable, and absolute guaranteed, certainly going to happen. And he will rule the nations with a rod of iron. He will rule them with a stick in his hand, and all of them will bow to him, because none of them can escape his sight. And he will certainly judge every man according to his works. So be steadfast, brave, and preach the gospel to every creature even the serpents, the dragons, the liars, the losers, and thieves. Tell them about who is the one who saves, because they might yet turn and repent in their wickedness and honor Yahweh and hearken to our voices once more and serve us and be a dread to our enemies and no longer a dread unto us. The whole lie you've inherited about patriotism is that we should not tread on the serpent. It's a lie. You're commanded to tread on the serpent. And you know what? As awesome as this guy is, he needs to be relocated. And that could end up directly on the side of this riverbank or underneath my foot and in my freezer and then ultimately on my hat. We'll see how he plays his we'll just see how he plays in this wonderful game of life. Live ferociously. Here. Behind you. Over here. He's over here. Hold the camera, Nate. Film me. He's a huge one. Hold this. Don't be afraid. You did great. Huge one, Joe. Carefully. Huge Copperhead. Look at that.
Where is it?
No, different snake. Different snake, not the Copperhead. See, its pupil is circle. His pupil is round. You can be close. He won't harm you. So you see how the red and the brown spots on the top? This is not a Copperhead. This is a different kind of water snake. No, not venomous. He's fast. Watch me.
I don't want him to come towards me.
Don't let him come towards you.
I want to get up here. I see
Stay up
him.
there, Nate. You stay up there. I got him!
He poisonous?
No. He's beautiful. There you go, buddy. You're okay. I know, it's scary for me. It's one of my first times really catching a snake like you. There we go. I got him. He's beautiful. Look at the colors on his sides. You should come look, Jane. Come here. Look at this guy. Now look at his eyes. Watch through the camera, Nate. Look through the camera. There you go, right there. Look at his eyes. See how they're round? His pupils are round, not slits. Not a venomous snake. Now, when I caught him, I pinned his head down, he flattened out and flared it out to look like venom sacs, so that I would think he's venomous like the Copperhead. But look at his belly. Look at these beautiful colorations on his belly. Hey, Chell, will you take the cameras for a second so you can film closely? Look, there you go, Nay. There you go. Now look at the rainbow iridescence on his scales. They literally are like shining rainbows. This is why the seraphim, or the transgressors, this is why the seraphim, a species of Yahweh's angels, are like serpents. They have rainbow light coming off of them, reflecting Yahweh's light.
Do you want to touch him?
They're beautiful. They're so smooth. Ghibli, you gotta feel him.